Most people saw Petro as the quiet Ukrainian guy who ran the laundromat. 52 years old, graying hair, tired eyes, always polite but never talkative. A man who'd clearly seen hard times and just wanted to be left alone. They had no idea that before he owned the Spin Cycle, he'd commanded a medical evacuation unit in eastern Ukraine. And they were about to find out. The small laundromat on Maple Street was Petro's entire life. He opened at 6 in the morning, closed at 9 at night. In between, he cleaned machines, refilled detergent, sometimes folded customers' laundry. A simple life, a predictable life. No one asked him questions. No one stared at the burn scars on his arms. No one wondered how many times he woke up at night. There was just the sign that read, Petro's Laundromat, and that was enough for him. It was 8:47 p.m. on Thursday evening. Petro was folding the last load from a machine, someone's work uniforms mixed with the sharp smell of bleach. He'd lock the door in 15 minutes, go upstairs to his apartment, heat up a microwave meal, and fall asleep in front of the television. Same every night. But tonight would be different. The bell above the door chimed. Petro looked up. Standing in the doorway was a girl, maybe 7 years old. Her blonde hair was tangled, her pink dress was wet, she was barefoot. But worst of all, a fresh bruise marked her right cheek, her lip was split. Her eyes were wide with fear and she was trembling. "Please," the girl said, her voice hoarse and broken. "My mommy, she won't wake up. Please help." Petro froze. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, his mind raced. Call the police. No, too slow. Ambulance? No, need to assess the situation first. But how bad is it? Blood? Weapon? A voice inside Petro, the voice from old military training, spoke clear and direct. Move. Now. He took off his apron, crouched down to the girl. "What is your name, little miss?" "Emma," the girl said. "My mom's name is Sarah." "Please, save her." "Take me there," Petro said. Emma grabbed his hand, small, cold, trembling. They went outside. The street was dark, only a few streetlights working. Emma ran toward a house 2 blocks away, Petro following quietly behind. The house was small, paint peeling, front window broken. The door was wide open. A voice came from inside, a man's voice, angry, shouting. "Sarah, where'd that damn kid go?" Petro stopped Emma. "You stay here." Outside. Understand? Emma nodded but started crying. Petro took a deep breath. For the first time since Mariupol, he was entering a war zone again. He stepped inside. The living room was chaos, broken bottles, overturned furniture. In the kitchen, a woman lay on the floor. 30s, brown hair, her face bruised, eye swollen. She was breathing, difficult, but breathing. Unconscious. Petro immediately crouched beside her, checked her pulse, weak but steady. Probably no skull fracture, but definitely a concussion. "Who the hell are you?" Petro turned. A man stood in the hallway. Early 40s, overweight, drunk, holding an empty whiskey bottle. His face was flushed, eyes bloodshot. "I am neighbor," Petro said in a calm voice. "I'm calling ambulance." "Ambulance? This is my house. Get out!" The man raised the bottle in the air. Petro didn't stand up. His hands at his sides, body relaxed but ready. "Sir, your wife needs help. Please step aside." "You giving me orders?" The man lurched forward, swung the bottle. Petro reflexively moved aside, caught the man's wrist, used a light movement to knock him off balance. The man fell to the floor, confused and angry. Petro pulled out his phone, dialed 911. "Emergency. Domestic violence. Woman injured, unconscious. Child is safe. Address 247 Maple Street." The operator started asking questions, but Petro hung up. Making the call was enough. Now he would make another call. Emma was still waiting outside, shivering. Petro looked at her. "Emma, your mom is alive. Help is coming, but now I'm calling some other people. More help for your mom." Petro found a name in his phone. Yuri, Pittsburgh Veterans Network. He called. After 2 rings, a familiar voice. "Petro? Why are you calling tonight?" "Yuri, there's a woman, beaten, she has a child, can't go back home, they need shelter and protection." Yuri paused, then with a determined voice, 15 minutes. I'm there. Petro called a few more names. Andrei, Maxim, Olena. All gave the same answer. We're coming. 8 minutes later, police cars arrived. 2 officers entered, assessed the situation, handcuffed the drunk man. An ambulance arrived. Paramedics placed Sarah on a stretcher. Emma was crying, but Petro held her hand. Your mom is strong. She'll recover. One of the officers started asking Petro questions. Petro explained briefly. The officer nodded. Thank you for intervening, Mr. Kovalenko. Petro Kovalenko. The officer took notes. Can you stay with Emma until social services arrives? 10 minutes later, the sound of motorcycles grew in the street. Petro smiled. They'd come on time. 4 motorcycles parked. Yuri, Andrei, Maxim, and Olena, all wearing leather vests with the Ukrainian Veterans emblem. Yuri stepped forward, hugged Petro. Brother, you saved someone again. This time it was easier, Petro said, but Emma and her mother need a safe place. Olena, a woman in her 40s, hard-eyed but soft-hearted, stepped forward. I know a place. Shelter for women and children. My friend runs it. Hidden. Safe. The ambulance took Sarah to the hospital. Social services was arranging temporary custody for Emma, but Olena offered them a different option. When Sarah leaves the hospital, she can come to our shelter. There's legal support, psychological counseling, daycare for Emma, and we, the veterans, provide protection. The social worker looked skeptical. Is this a licensed facility? Yes, Olena said, handing over her business card. Safe Haven Women's Shelter. We've been operating for 3 years. The worker examined it, nodded. Okay, I'll explain the options to Sarah. After everyone left, the veterans gathered in front of Petro's laundromat. Yuri lit a cigarette. Petro, you're still the same man. You were like this in Mariupol too, trying to save everyone. Petro nodded. There were so many people I couldn't save there. Maybe here I can do more. Andrei, bearded, tall, clapped his shoulder. Saving one person is saving the world. Don't forget that. Maxim added, this child won't forget you, and neither will her mother. You gave them life. The veterans left. Petro returned to the laundromat. The machines were still spinning, endless cycles. But Petro wasn't just washing laundry anymore. He was cleaning lives, picking up broken pieces, and this time he wasn't alone. He had brothers, he had a network, and in this neighborhood, whoever needed help, Petro and his team would be there. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe. Write to us in the comments. What would you do if you witnessed domestic violence? Sometimes the greatest heroes don't wear uniforms, they just wear aprons.